Well, hello, hello, hello. Well, you are on Simply Jewel's platform. So, tonight, everybody, I came on a little bit later so that I can see if there's anyone in this time that is available. Let me know that you're here. Say hello to me. Let's talk about it. There are so many people doing things, clearly mental disorders all over the place. And I've got some topics today. I decided to start doing topics. Why? Because normally there's so much to talk about. And if anybody wants to come on, feel free to come on, put something in the comments section. And then you can also go over to Simply Jewel TV on YouTube. That way you can join me here on the screen. Okay, so what are we going to talk about? I want you guys to chime in tonight. Like I said, there's so much going on. Computer problems. First, for those who have been trying to get to simplyjewel.com, I don't know what the problem is, but all of a sudden there is a problem. So bear with me on that. I will try and get the website up and running. In the meantime, you can go to Linktree /Simply Jewel and try to look at other things that I'm doing. I am trying to revamp, regroup, come up with better content. Because let me tell you something, there's some creative content creators on YouTube. But if you're looking for something on my platform, you'll probably get those creative contents later. But right now, I got to take things a little seriously, a little bit more serious. And like I said, I am trying to get somebody on here so you guys can help me do what I need to do, if that makes sense. There's a lot. So what are we gonna talk about? Let me see. Police and arrest. At what point do we realize that People are being arrested, but they're not okay. People are doing certain things in the world that they probably wouldn't do if they didn't have mental disorders. There's a lot going on, people. So, and for those, there's an ad, I think there were two running around on Facebook. Listen, don't play on my page. Okay, I want to put that out there right now. I'm not looking for companionship. I'm helping people who really want to be helped. I'm helping people who fail to thrive. Verdad, verdad. So please don't come on my page playing around because I am serious about what I do. And there are people that are looking for help. There's people that want to make healthy choices. There's people that um, really don't know what to do and need support. So that's what I do here on my page. But in the meantime, I'd like to talk about different things happening in the world and the diversity and the like I said, there's so many content creators. They're very creative and they are really coming up with some good stuff. So I'm not in competition with anyone. I'm just doing it my way. And for those that are wanting to start creating and having their own content, listen, there's a lot of gifted people in the world, a lot of creative people in the world. So, with that being said, what can we do? Don't forget to share this out because I'm going to try and hang on a little bit in case somebody comes on. I know people are coming on later than normal after I do my little 30-45 minutes. Maybe I'll try and stay on for an hour, but you let me know. And I look great on my side, but on these platforms, I'm looking a little red. So until I get that straightened out, people, bear with me. Wishing you can also come on the platforms, like I said. So, with that being said, um, let's go back to last week. Um, Last week, we talked about the young lady who um, called the police, said that she uh, was abducted and now being charged. Okay, so people that are being charged, arrested, being charged. My issue is why can't we do something first? They're checking. There's a little boy, I believe, on the East Coast who literally went to a little boy's home, said he was a volunteer firefighter. The little boy was mentally disabled and he raped him. And then he goes to court and he tells the judge, "Wish me luck." Listen, that's a problem. So they wanted to see if he was mentally capable. Did he understand his charges? I believe that he did understand. There's so many different situations going on. There was another little boy who beat up his instructor, I believe it was a Spanish teacher. Actually, there's more than one. So we're having problems now with kids angry. I'm going to see if I can share some things with you. But if you come on, say hello to me. And if we get a few more people, I'll share my platform so that you guys can see some of the articles that I have found. And when I do that, it is just for educational purposes. I'm not trying to put people on the spot, but these are real situations that are happening. Real situations. So that's why I'd like to share my platform. Let me know what it is that you're noticing on in your community, in your neighborhoods. Um, it's a lot. It's just a lot. So I am just going to wait a few minutes to see if anybody's going to come on. If you have something you want to talk about, feel free. If you want to vent, feel free. This is a platform where you're able to vent. Let's talk about healthy choices. Let's even talk about if you had to make some changes with your life style, because people are making changes during this time. People are getting older, mature, realizing that change is good. You got to make some changes. Okay. Let's see what else can I put on here. I just want to talk about who's taking up space. What are you doing in your community? Um, some content creators, like I said, listen, they need awards because I've been watching a few and very creative, very creative. Let me see if I can share a couple of things with you so that you can see what I'm talking about. Crazy. Okay. Since we're talking about health and wellness, did you hear about the young lady who I believe she came from London? I'll have to put that up. And she had severe peanut allergies. Now, I can relate to that because I've been allergic all my life. And when I tell people I am allergic, can you please put that away? I get bumps all on my face. You know, I could have an asthma attack. At that time, I had a Medihaler. Now I don't. I haven't had a Medihaler in over 30 years. Haven't had an asthma attack in over 30 years. So that's why when people say, well, how are you going to help me? Well, because I live my life this way, and I literally have not had an asthma attack in over 30 years because I make healthy choices. I've learned to tweak things that I ingest, all kinds of different things. But if you need my help, make sure you call me, okay? I can help you with that. Okay, so do I need to put the link on YouTube? If you go over to YouTube, you can grab the link and come on the platform with me. So let me do that real quick, just in case it's not showing. You know, I forget some of these things. And we'll also be talking about the airline stewardess. I guess she worked for the airlines and somebody followed her home. She didn't even think to get the license plate number, didn't even think to get to call the police to say somebody was following her, throwing stuff out of her, out of their car, hitting her car. Listen, it's a lot going on. Okay, so I have added the link. Let me see. Sorry, I guess I do need to download it, huh? Is anybody gonna say hello to me? Stand by. I am getting the link. I'm going to pin it to my YouTube. And that way you guys can come on when you're ready. Okay? And for those that don't, it's perfectly fine. Um, but just so that you know it's on there. Okay. It is on there now. I have pinned it on. So if you're ready to pop on with me, pop on. Let's let's talk. Let's chop it up, people. Everybody else is talking. Are you just wanting to be entertained? What can you do? What would you like to do? I have already put it on so you can see. Here is the link. It's on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, I don't know if you can cut and paste, so you might as well head on over to YouTube. I'll leave it up for a few minutes in case you can't, but um, type that into your um, address and then you can come on live with me. Okay. So, how's everybody doing? Are you frustrated? Are you doing okay? Are you making healthy choices? What are you eating? I've been eating a lot of spices. I will say spices are medicinal. It helps you with all kinds of things depending on what you are struggling with. If you have high blood pressure, if you have diabetes, if you have um, let's just say anxiety, depression. There are people that I'm helping who are having hormonal issues. There's so much going on in our world today. When's the last time you got a checkup? When's the last time you got your blood work done? That's how you know um, if you're in normal. We'll say normal range, but although you're in normal range, you still may need to tweak it. Why? Because we all are different. We all have different lifestyles. We all have different habits. And so some people may need more iron. Some people may need um, to increase their um, calcium. Some people may need to tweak something else, but your electrolytes tell the stories. Your red blood count, your white blood count, that all makes a difference, and we can tell what's going on. And if you're in normal range, you feel like you have energy, it could be the type of food you're eating, it could be the time of day that you're eating certain foods. So there's all kinds of things that can be uh, visited to determine what is going on with you. Okay. I am trying to see a few more things. Oh, I have a friend. Too bad we can't merge our platforms together. I think she's live, I'm live, everybody's going live at different times. And I'll say this, if you're trying to get in touch with me, or you say that you want to talk to me and you're not putting in the effort, how do I know that you're trying to get in touch with me? Um, Easy. You can send me a text. I think my information is all on YouTube. It's all on Facebook. It's all on Instagram. You can go to Linktree and you can find me there as well. But remember, the website, for some reason, I need to check on that because I think there is a something that they told me that was causing an issue. So it could be that I have a plug-in out of whack. Give me a chance to fix that. I'll fix it. Okay. Well, so moving right along, there's enough room on these social platforms for everyone. So, again, unless you're talking to me, I don't know what's going on with you. You can put it in the comments section of any of my posts. What do I do? I work with people who fail to thrive naturally. If you want to make changes, if you want to tweak your diet, if you're not certain which way to go, it's perfectly fine. I can help with that. And a lot of people are saying things like, you know, you can't be happy all the time. Well, I'm not happy all the time, but what I do is take what I do seriously, and I know how to leave my issues outside until I can help other people be their best selves. But the thing about it is, I do have the tools to help myself. Don't get it twisted, because I can help myself and have. Okay. Well, let me see. I put that in the YouTube section. Thank you. And let's see. Want to talk about, let me see if I can share a few things with you. Give me a few minutes. I'm going to try and see which topic I want to talk about. If you're out there, say hello, share this out, or share another one out. If this one's boring and you find something else interesting, or do a clip, go to the latter part of the live. That's where it gets juicy. And um, do a clip, share it out so people know that it's time to come together on a platform where we can talk about different things. And I am going to share myself. Um, oh, shoot. Okay, gonna share it again. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Okay. So yeah, I'm sharing out my own stuff. Why? Because somebody needs to come on and keep me company. Y'all be watching, but you don't participate. Why is that? I'm not afraid to come on. I don't like to come on. I used to was like, no, but this year 2023, I said I was going to come on, and I was going to come on more often. I'm trying to get my lighting right, cuz like I said, sometimes on here my lighting is fine on my um platform and on my laptop, but on these other platforms, they're looking a bit red. So let's talk about that. I'm just playing with you. I'm just playing with you. So hello out there. I see you. How are you doing? As I was getting ready to share this one topic, um, let's talk about this little boy, 11 years old, who allegedly shot his mother in the face after she refused to buy him something for his game. So let me see if I can share that with you, okay? That was horrible. Just horrible. Okay, so that's what we're doing. This young boy, 11 years old, who allegedly shot his mother in the face after she refused to buy him a VR headset, will be tried as an adult for murder. Unbelievable, unbelievable. So, what I'd like to do is to put my little, um, let's see here, disclosure up because I want to talk about this. I want to talk about the mental health. Um, it's so sad to me. Um, Angry, just what can I say? It's not okay. It's just not okay. Um, Darn. I have a disclaimer that I want to put up, but I have to go back to the 11-year-old boy, and I'd like to talk about. Can you see that part? I got this off of Newsbreak. It's an 11-year-old Wisconsin boy who allegedly killed his mother by shooting her in the face after she refused to buy him a virtual reality headset on Amazon, has been deemed competent to stand trial as an adult. That's really sad. Um, his identity is not being made public. He underwent reviews by two psychologists before Milwaukee County Circuit Court Judge Jane Carroll rendered the decision to try him as an adult. If you guys are on Newsbreak, go over there and read the article. It did say that the mother was going for her degree. Her mother accepted the degree on her behalf. And the little boy even said, he's sorry for killing he said, I'm sorry for killing my mom, and then asked if his package had arrived. Clearly, there's something going on here, and it really makes me sad. The grandmother said that he took something very precious from me. And the sister told the station that when she spoke to the little boy while in custody, he said he did not remember shooting his mother. He instead changed the subject of conversation to his devices. This is really sad to me. Really sad to me, because we are in a time where people are not doing okay. And why are they not doing okay? There's a lot of stressors in the world. Um, I it does something to me. It does something to me. I'm trying to figure out if there's something we as a community can do to help our people. Is there something that we can do to pinpoint and to um, identify what's going on with these kids? Oh, I do want not just the kids, I'm talking about masses of people are suffering, and we can't tell because you don't know what it looks like. You don't understand what it looks like. That is just sad to me. So what am I trying to say? I just feel like, a lot of people are incarcerated that need to get psychological help, mental help. But then again, here's my other thing. I have a question about um, the way that they are diagnosing all these different disorders. I think that needs to be revamped. I think a lot of people go off of what is it, the DS5, and they put them in categories. Now it's so complex that how can you identify a particular disorder because it's so complex. Everybody's different ages, different times. People are eating different foods. People are lacking different minerals and different vitamins. People are lacking a lot. So that's why I say, it takes a special person. You have to spend time with people in order to know what's really going on with people. If you notice that someone is not okay than what they were a year ago, 2 years ago, depends on how long you've known this person. If you've known this person all your life and they have changed due to stress, due to circumstances, it's okay to let them know that you're noticing a change. A lot of people, and I will say this, if people are suffering, they are not going to admit that they are suffering. You have to talk about it a little bit at a time. People are, listen, diagnosed with different disorders, different diseases. That was something I wanted to talk about today. You've got doctors that are misdiagnosing people. I think I spoke about that last week or the week before. I don't know if you want to go to the latter part of my lives, but I did talk about it, and I did say that is more so now than ever. And when people are being misdiagnosed and prescribed a particular medication, and then to find out that it's not for that diagnosis at all, that's a problem. That's why you need me, people. That's why you need me, because I am going to check, double check, triple check. I'm going to help you to get to the root of your problem. I'm going to ask you questions. I'm going to get involved in your day to day care. I'm going to make you ask your doctors questions. I know people that are taking medication and they don't even know why. Real talk. They don't even know why they're taking medication. They haven't even asked the doctor. They just do it because the doctor says, okay, well, I think your cholesterol is a little bit high. We're going to put you on this medication. Come to find out, it may not even be that patient. It could have been the one before. And let me tell you, I know firsthand, um, orders get mixed up. Trust me when I tell you, I know firsthand. So that's why I do what I do, to help you to be your best self. Some of you people have been taking high blood medication for 20 years. Same milligram, same medication. Have you had your kidneys checked? Have you had your liver checked? Even some people say, oh, yeah, my doctor checks every week, every 6 months, every year. That's nice. For those that are on it and check themselves, great. Continue to do that. Woo! I got too much going on here. I'm sorry about that. I gotta try and get comfortable. It's getting a little hot. But I'm on here. It's only a few of you, and if you know me, you already gonna know. I'm simply who I am, no more, no less, just simply who I am. Okay, so put some questions in the comment. Are you on medication? Do you know what your blood level is saying? Do you know your A1Cs? I do know that some doctors want you to be below 6.1. Depends on your height, depends on a lot of different things. So that's what I keep saying. It depends, it depends, it depends. That's because we're all different. So make sure you get in touch with me. At this point, you can call me. Don't play on my phone though, because I do get a lot of calls daily and I have to book appointments. So make sure, if I don't answer, you leave me a voicemail and I will get back in touch with you. Okay? Or text me. But don't play on my phone, please, because this is serious and I'm serious. I'm very serious, very serious. Leave me a comment. What are you doing? Are you making healthy choices? Oh, are you one of those people that say, I'm tired, always tired? Well, check out what you're eating. You know, decide on what you're eating. Some people need energy. I will tell you this, a little secret. Let me tell you, sweet potatoes. And if you are an avocado person, avocados. I think I've said that before too. And are you the type of person that just eats food and you don't know the nutrients, the nutritional value of the food that you're eating? Let me know how that works for you, because that'll be something we can talk about. What kind of food are you eating, and do you know the nutritional value? Because a lot of people will eat a whole spread and won't even touch the vegetables, or maybe put it, maybe they're a meat eater. That's fine. I'm not knocking meat eaters, but do you know how much to eat? And do you know how much um, spices or seasonings to put on your food? And are you doing it daily, 3 times a day, weekly? Don't forget, the spices are medicinal. So some people are doing different spices, but do you know how much to eat? And then that's the thing, you know, doing things naturally, it takes time. You have to build it up. You have to get it in your bloodstream, just like everything else. Medication, get it in your bloodstream, same difference, but naturally. So, let me I know I'm jumping all over the place. That's because so much is coming to my mind, and I can be talking about one thing and talking about something different, but that's only because I have so much to say, so much to talk about. And there's people that can come on at this point. It's a platform. If you have, let's just say, a mineral or a supplement. I talked to someone earlier, invited them on my platform. Um, Feel free to come on and let's talk about it, because everybody can use a different something. Everybody's supplements are not going to be the same. Uh, that's another reason why I don't suggest that you just get on a, a certain supplement. Some people take one a day. That's a multivitamin. But if you don't need some of the vitamins that are in the multivitamin, what's the purpose of taking a multivitamin? Maybe you just have an iron deficiency. Why not talk to your doctor about an iron supplement? Stuff like that. I'm just talking. I'm just saying. So, I'm cosmetology, nursing, and science. So I'll jump around just because I am proficient in those areas. Okay. I'm trying to see what else can we talk about. Um, let's see. About the little boy who allegedly killed his mom, going back to that. Um, I just think it's sad. It hurts my heart that people are so disconnected that we don't even know our neighbors anymore. We don't know who is anxious. We don't know. It's hard to tell. And because it's hard to tell, I don't know if people just don't want to get involved, or if they simply are just not paying attention. You see, that's the thing that I think bothers me. Let me see if I can get, let's see, something else on. Do we want to go back to that? How about the woman um, with the severe allergies? I talked about that. That was funny. Um, well, it wasn't funny. Um, it wasn't funny at all because, like I say, I too suffer from allergies. Um, Let me add this to the platform. So, this lady, um, let me see. I also wanted to, let's just talk about that. I'm not certain. Um, well, people, um, okay. So this woman said she felt she had no option but to abandon a long flight after this one airline failed to help. She said several cabin crew members laughed and dismissed her concerns about her peanut allergy, and the crew said she would make an announcement but her allergies or offered her a buffer zone. So how many people need a buffer zone? How many people are traveling? This lady was traveling from London to Costa Rica, and she was 22 years old, and she was traveling from London to San Jose, Costa Rica, with a friend, and then via Frankfurt, Germany. 2 days before the flight, she called. And because they had no clarity about whether the cabin crew would alert her, would alert the other passengers to her allergy, she emailed the airline's medical operations team, and she said that she received a reply 5 days later. 5 days later. But okay, so we're paying our money. And when you're paying your money, um, I'm trying to understand when you pay your money, and that should be an option. But do you have a buffer zone? Listen, I have been allergic to nuts all my life. Fish, some of it I can eat now, but at that time, still peanut butter cannot eat. If I am in a closed in space, let's just say a lunchroom, I can smell the nuts. So I don't think people understand when you do have an allergy, it's sensitive. You're sensitive. You can have an allergic reaction. And for people to say, "Oh, you won't die," no, ma'am, no, ham. You can die. You can have an allergic reaction. This particular lady, she did have EpiPens. For me, they don't work for me. You know what I'm saying? So for people to say that you're not going to die because um, they don't understand, an allergic reaction is very serious. Anaphylactic shock is very serious. That's why I don't do a lot of things and I don't eat a lot of people's food, because I um don't know what's in their food, and they may say no, there's no nuts in it, and it may be nuts in it. You see, because they can't taste the nuts, it can be in the food. So that's another reason why I have to be careful. I just have to be careful. Um, Listen, it's a lot going on. Well, people, I thought I would wait for somebody to come on and talk to me about this stuff, talk to me about what if they had any allergic reactions, what they thought about this little 11-year-old that's going to be tried as an adult that killed his mom. Um, Police are arresting people. It's like it's a fad or a trend. Why not put money back into mental health? Why not do that? You see, because here we have people going to jail, but they're not in their right minds. You've got people keeping people in refrigerators, killing them, and somehow, some way, that's a whole nother story. Bail people that are, um, let me say, um, let me show you this one. Um, this is this is something here in Colorado. The bail is set. $1 million bail for a man accused of plotting murder to cover up payroll scheme. That's crazy to me. That is crazy to me as well. But what you'll find is, they, I don't know, that was something I was hoping to get the movie, but I'm not certain I can get the movie or the video. But that was on the 9 News that the bill was set at $1 million for a man accused of plotting a murder. That it Listen, I'm just baffled. I'm just baffled. That's the thing that baffles me is how in the world do we act like everything is okay? And we see stuff going on day to day. There's so much. I get notifications every day. A Las Vegas man with a dead girlfriend explains creepy use of cooler. Listen, American nurse and her child kidnapped in Haiti, while doing work as a missionary. And I always wanted to do that. But here we are in 2023. I don't even think that's a good thing to do. It's just a lot. It's a lot, people. So I just wanted to bring awareness and let you know that I am paying attention to different things, trying to get people to come on and let's talk about the different things that we're noticing in the world. Um, it's a sad situation. But is it because people don't want to pay attention? Is it because people are afraid to talk about it? Is it because it causes anxiety? Why is it that people do not want to talk about what's going on in the world and the different things that's happening in the world? I think we have to talk about it, people. I think we need to come together and discuss what we think about different things because that can reduce anxiety, it can reduce stress, it can reduce tension, even if you come on a platform or listen on a platform. It is now, I bet you didn't know this. I bet you didn't know that the studies show that when you come on a platform and you discuss different topics, you're building some kind of a bond and it's going to help you to reduce anxiety, tension, post traumatic stress disorder. It can help you. I know there's been several platforms that have a good following, and they talk about different things. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's not funny, but they talk about different things and it helps reduce stress and tension. So that's another reason why I come on this platform on Saturdays so that we can start talking about different things. So I see you guys popping in and out. Do you have a comment? Do you have a question? Like I said before, if you're going to simplyjewel.com, check back. We're having some technical difficulties, but yeah, put something in the comments section. Let me know that you're paying attention. And for all of those people that are messaging me and wanting to know what is it that I do, can you book an appointment? Yeah, make sure you call me, make sure you text me, make sure you email me and let me know you want to book an appointment. Don't just ask and then not get back to me, because there's a first come, first serve. I can only help so many. I can only book for so many. And here at this point, I am booked about 2 weeks out. So make sure that you get in touch with me if you'd like to book an appointment. Okay? Drink your water, people. Mm. I'm trying to wait on for a few people, but I'm going to get off of here. I don't know if you're going to listen to the whole um, 51 minutes or not, but I did have fun. Like I said, I'm coming on here trying to bounce around different times to see who's available. Let me know if you want to try a different day. That can work too. But Saturday night lives are normally fun. Some people are available, some people are not. But at any rate, thank you for coming on. Thank you for um, just popping in. Hopefully, you get to go back and, you know how we do, get our phones, we watch a live, we push it forward, go back a little, push it up again. I do it, I'm guilty, but sometimes there are good content creators on here and I watch them from beginning to end. And that's what I do. And let me know, is there any Big Brother fans on here? Are you going to watch? It starts. It's coming up next week, I believe. So I am a Big Brother fan. I will watch it. Hopefully, it'll hold my attention and I can watch it from beginning to end. If not, that's why I watch YouTube, because I can catch the excerpts and still figure out what's going on. That's why I like this one platform. Don't have to watch the show. I can catch their live and keep up, get the skinny, all kinds of things. So hopefully you can do that for me. Hopefully you can get in touch with me. If you need some help, make sure you book an appointment. Don't just message me and keep asking questions. Book your appointment. You get a free 45-minute free counseling session, and I can help you tweak whatever it is, healthy choices. If you've been diagnosed with a disease or a disorder, if you need to learn how to breathe properly, that's something too. And don't forget to forgive people that causes stress. Okay? Got to learn to forgive people. It's cancer causing as well. All right, people. Well, I am going to get off of here and say good night. Let me see something. Okay. I just wanted to check and make sure I was doing that right. But I am going to serenade you guys out of here. I didn't see any comments, and that's okay. I am putting content up no matter what. It may not be for you, but guarantee it's for somebody. Okay? Peace and blessings to you. And let me serenade you on my way out. Goodbye, everybody. Take care.